Hello students, this video is going to show you how to do a flat wash using watercolor. What you're going to need for this is a cup of clean water that's 3/4 of the way full, a flat 3/4 brush, paper towels, a watercolor set which you're sharing with the person sitting next to you, and your sketchbook. With your sketchbook, I want you to open it up because you're going to be doing this on 2 pages. So for each technique you're applying as a preparation page, you're doing it twice on 2 pages. The next thing I need you to do is write flat wash at the top of each of the pages you're going to do. Now, you need to make sure your water is clean and that your brush is clean. So you're going to twirl it around in the water, and then you are brushing the water across like this. You don't want puddles of water, you want to spread it out. You should get it even. So you want to be able to look at it at an angle. It should have a nice sheen to it, but it shouldn't puddle. If you see puddles, you've got to spread it out. When you have puddling, you get the effect of bleeding, and we don't want bleeding yet. You are going to do bleeding, but right now you want a flat wash. Once it looks pretty even to me, I'm going to choose the color that I want, and I'm applying it to both sides of the brush. This is going to make your palette a little dirty, but you're going to clean that at the end of class so it's clean for the next student to use. So you want your hand to be relaxed. You're not going for opacity here. You want translucency because you're going to be layering on top of this with other mediums. We're going to be using gel pens, paint pens, collage, charcoal. All kinds of drawing mediums are going to be used on top of this. Keep your wrist relaxed, brush back and forth. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just focus on keeping your arm and your wrist relaxed and getting this as even as possible. If it's a little streaky, that's totally fine. That happens. We're not going for perfection. We're going for effort and your best work. And that comes with time. So like I said, if it looks a little streaky, that's perfectly fine. Once you've got a wash on that page, you're going to rinse your brush, clean, apply water evenly to this side, and choose a different color. If you really like that color, you can use the same color. I encourage you to use a different color because you're going to be responding on these pages in the form of exercises, prompts, warm-ups, and sometimes practice projects, which is like a step above an exercise. So I'm going to use magenta for my next one, which is right here. I want to get it on both sides of the brush. And like I said, my arm is relaxed. I'm keeping the brush moving, not lingering too long in one area. I'm overlapping. So if I have an area that looks more translucent and streaky, I'm going to go over it again with a little bit more. I just added a little more water to the brush to pick up more pigment. Remember, with watercolor, the way you activate it is by getting it wet. Please don't worry if it looks streaky and not flat. It's only going to enhance the project you put over it. Everything in art is a learning process. Nothing is perfect. Mistakes are encouraged. And that's it. I'm going to rinse, wipe, blot, and I'm done with that for now. Thanks for listening.